Hey, morning everyone. How's it going? 7:39 Chicago time. It is feeling like a fall day today, which is really really nice. We'll take this break. Starting to feel like football weather a little bit to me. Go Bears. What do we got? We got some numbers just came out on the PCE, and they were a little hot. They were a little hot, but there was a knee-jerk move to the downside on the futures right here. There was a little bit of a knee-jerk right here, and this is actually the move here right now. All right, this just came out at 7:30, so 10 minutes in there, go down to a 15 minute. Maybe we get a little better glimpse there, but so there you go. Came down to 639 when it broke us. All right, so that's I mean we're trading at 640.50 right now. All right, so brush it off and move on. Inflation is not a problem. Okay, that's just remember that, and that's just the way that's the way it is. All right. So what do we got? What do we got for the day? Well, we got to finish the day with a we got a little red in here in the last couple of days, and I'm looking at my oscillator here. It's telling me on the daily on the SPY that we're definitely overbought. Now we're starting to dip back in, trying to get back to that zero line. All right, so continuation. We're going to be opening at 640. Okay, 638. We're going to make a new high here this morning, unless they want to start to come back in. But right now, they're hanging strong at 640.40. All right, so continuation to the upside. Microsoft and Meta. Okay, we got Amazon today, and we got Apple. I don't know what's Apple going to do. It'd be interesting to see how Apple comes out. But the big move today was Meta climbed over 12%. This Microsoft just strong everywhere on revenue, 18%. $4 trillion company now. All right, so Microsoft and Meta lifting up the NASDAQ for sure, and you got the S&P 500 coming up, and guess what? The diamonds still not going. Okay, we know why the diamonds are. I'll tell you one thing. I'm watching these industrials as they come down, and I'm going to be nibbling on some of these because the industrials will come around. Do I want to chase the SPY up at $650? I don't really know if I want to do that. All right, but when I'm looking at and the Qs same way. We got these industrials coming down, waiting on a rate cut. I think that's the biggest challenge that they have right now. So those sectors, banks are up there. They're not backing off. The Fed's giving money to the banks, so don't worry about them. They're going to be fine. And look at Robinhood. I mean, if you get a chance, look at Robinhood. This thing has just been crazy. What a year for Robinhood. Just unbelievable. All right. So very, very nice move from down to 28 bucks on the yearly low. All right. Boom. All right. So Robinhood has just made an amazing move. And they're offering great deals, man. If you're trading with, I like Webull too. Webull will they'll give you 3.75% on your cash that you're not trading with. All right, so Webull is a pretty decent. I think I like Webull's. I like their front end a little better. So I trade my options through there. All right, so. I do not trade my options through Think or Swim. Okay, Think or Swim is my charts. Okay, and that's pretty much where I do everything. But when I trade my options, I trade on Webull. All right, so here we go, up and away, right? And diamonds still stall. So we know that this is going to continuation, and we're going to see what happens. I got some movers that are. I mean, I got some really good. Check out my gapper list this morning. I put a lot of stuff out here this morning on post on X. I'm sure you're following me. I hope you are. All right. So a couple movers that we're going to go through this morning here. Like I said, we just talked about the futures. We know what's going on there. And then we also know that on my oscillators telling me that the S&P 500 is a little tired. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. 2 back down yesterday, and here we are right back up to all highs again. All right. So we'll keep an eye on things. All right. eBay is eBay's really taken off here this morning here. 88, 89, 88, 69. Now it's come back a little bit here. All right, so trading $87 right now. So we got expansion. We're going all the way up here on the gap, 87. The high was 83.53. That was the high of the year. So adios, amigo. We're taking all that out. Again, now, this is one of those things that we talk about. Do we have full time frame continuity? We did yesterday, but this morning we're going to have it. Okay? And what are you going to do? You're going to take out all the highs. Okay? So what does that tell us? Tells us that it's an exhaustion risk, okay? So be aware of that. Doesn't mean they're going to stop or anything like that, but it just means that know that there's just nothing to go after here anymore. That's the way I like to say it. All right, so there's your eBay this morning. Carvana was in the news here. Carvana finished the day yesterday at 333.59. We're moving way up, folks. All right, $394. We're coming all the way up into this area here, 394, right in here-ish. All right, I don't think we're taking everything out here as well, 367. Okay, so up and away with Carvana. Again, I'm not going to be buying Carvana up here this morning. All right, we'll see if Carvana can continue to push from where it's at right now. Big move here this morning on Carvana. All right, so on your movers, all right. We'll talk about Meta, but you know the story, right? All new highs. Taking everything out. The one inside month is gone. We're at $773. If we're going to triangle out anything, I'll call it at $800. All right. So you're going to have full-time frame continuity to the upside. We'll see what happens there. Let's see if they really want to go chasing this thing up to close to 800. Let's see if they got the sack to do that. All right. Let's see if that can keep that going. All right. So we'll see there. We'll take a quick glance at Microsoft. Gonzo. All right. 513. We're trading at 559. All right. So we're coming all the way up in this area here, 560. All right. We're taking everything out. Again, we're going to be at exhaustion risk with all these highs, okay? So be aware of that. Be aware of that. All right. What else here? NCLH, Norwegian Cruise Lines, maybe a little bit more. All right, NCLH. The month has been going good anyway. Anyway, you want to look at it. Kind of stalled out with the shooter down, and then you get the doji inside day. But we are going to get some movement here this morning. All right, so we're going to expand on the week. We're coming up to 26.58. I love this one because there's way to go. All right, so our next magnitude, 20, where are we at here? 26. All right, so 2680 right now to come back up and take out this guy on the magnitude, and then we would look for our next move up to 2818. All right, NCLH might have a little bit of room there. We had RCL the other day, and they puked. All right, the gapper down. So maybe you're going to get a 212 back up on the day here. Looks like we might already, right? 337. No, we're not really, not quite. All right, so watching that. All right, that's a 3-day where we keep an eye on that. All right, keep an eye on that. I'm still watching that IBM. The IBM, it's going to get back, but it's stalled out with this month. So you're going to have to wait for a new month. So we're still going to, I'm watching this IBM as I think it does get back out and get going again. But for as right now, like I said the other day, I go, you get this move up, you're probably going to triangle back out. Well, that's what we're looking for right now. All right, and this morning, 259.53 right now. Okay, so we're going to be, we're inside day here. All right, so keep an eye on this IBM. All right, that thing will get back. All right, IBM. All right, so that's we'll watch those ones when they get shot. You wait the 3 days. You wait to see how it's going to shake out. Okay, so IBM, we'll leave that there. Just want to give you that so you have it in the back of your head. All right, so as you're watching your stocks and your charts. All right, CVS 313 on the month. 313 on the month. Healthcare's been garbage. Humana tried to pick up the whole group yesterday, but it didn't really get the job done that well. So we'll see. CVS, where are you at? 62.30 was yesterday's close. We got expansion up here to 68.50. All right, so if you want to triangle out, it's back up to 69.04. So this is the number that we're chasing right now. We're chasing 69.17. Let's see if that can get there. That would be a nice move. I mean, that could be a nice trade for the day if if she acts right and gets her act together. The month is still gonna be red. Okay, it's still going to be red. 68.30 was close to turning it green. All right, so but your month is still going to be red. Your week is going to expand. All right, so CVS a little bit better this morning. All right, so what do we got? Apple. We got Apple and Amazon later today. Apple just can't get it together. Can't get the AI. I don't know what's going on with Apple. She's just not, every time she rallies, man, they spank it. All right, so they're just waiting up there, It's like, so we'll see. Yeah, 179. That's my price for. I think Apple's worth $179. That's my number. But I don't think they're going to get down there. But boy, I tell you, for this thing to get fixed, we'd almost have to triangle out this whole month business right here, take it all out, and then get back down into this range in here somewhere. Oh, look at that, 179.21. Look at that, just landed on it. Did I say 179? I did. And look at that. It just landed there at 179.21. All right, so there you go. All right, Apple, we'll see, man. I don't know. Amazon's got some issues too. It got it right here over the last, and then stall out. Right, so we got the stall out, and we're down lower again. Well, we're a little higher this morning. We're up $6 in expectation that we're gonna get. So looks like we're gonna try to triangle this back out. And where are we at? 236.58 right now. All right, we are gonna triangle out all that right now. All right, so we'll see what we can move from there. That's $236. Okay, this thing was higher too, but it's coming back down to 36.70. So looking for the triangle out, coming back up there, because the wing gonna come out, and boom, there's $236. All right, so it's trading there. It's trading higher than that right now, and you got earnings today. All right, what else to talk about, man? All right, S&P futures on the move here. What I could say, the VIX dropped another 2.5%. So definitely calmer waters. I still think I watch my oscillators pretty closely, and on the 4-hour, my spy's telling me that I think we need to come back in a little bit. So I'd be a little cautious here, even with the great earnings that are coming out. But if we hit two more home runs with Amazon and Apple, I mean, 700 on the SPY, getting possibly. Okay, possibilities. All right, we'll see. The market just doesn't want to come in whatsoever. Okay. What else did I really want? Just not, the Qs and the SPY are moving. You know that. I do have that list that you can watch out at. I don't want to take up too much time here. It's about 15 minutes right now. All right. So, safe trading. Be cautious today a little bit, even with all the FOMO. The people that are jumping into this, especially people that are new to the markets, jumping in up here, that's what they're waiting for. Now, these hedge funds, man, they're holding all these positions up there. Now, who's going to take them out? Think about that. Think about who's going to take them out. All right, so we'll see. But it hasn't been a problem as yet. All right, so I'm always going to be on the air of caution, just so you know. All right, so PCE numbers came out. They were a little hot. They shook it off. We're coming back down. We'll see if it comes back in later in the day. All right, so I'll leave it there. I'll see you at lunchtime. And be good. Be good. Be good.